What's up, everybody? Today we'll be going over my 12 minifigure people that I've been drawing over the past year, basically. I've been starting series over time, but I didn't exactly complete some of them. But I have enough for a complete CMF series that I want to showcase to you guys. Some of these might be incomplete, but they will probably be used for more in the future for stuff like that. And I'm really excited to show these to you. So, let's just go ahead and get right into it. Starting us off, we got the Omega figure that I drew, probably like one of my first ones that I ever drew, and you'll see my evolution for basically how my drawing style has changed over time and just stuff like that. But this is basically my first figure that I drew. Not my proudest figure, I would say. There's not really a lot of detail on the torso and stuff, and it's kind of like a little bit pixely and stuff like that. But I'm sort of really proud of it for how I chose the design and colors for it. I think I chose the right type of colors. And I like the hair I chose for it too. It's a very unique hair compared to most people. The face was really hard to do also. My second figure that I'm going to show you guys is my Nilong Seng figure. Probably one of my favorite ones that I drew, but there are some things I would change if I drew it again. I would maybe make it a mini doll, because people have recently brought that up, that a mini doll style Communion would probably look pretty good. It would be pretty accurate. Another thing that I think I would change about this is make her have taller legs and the longer arms that they used for the Woody figure back like in 2013. So yeah, I really like how this turned out. Probably could have added a little bit more detail to it, but I really like how I did the syringe, and just I like the design I did for it. The next figure that we will be going over is my Ostrich Guy Minifigure that I have drawn. This took me a while to get the wings kind of correct, and the head I based off the Roadrunner figure from the CMF Looney Tunes series. I like how it looks. Probably will eventually do a revision of this also in the future. But yeah, if you've probably seen this guy in my thumbnails for quite a few of my videos, I like using him. And I'm really proud of him. I like how the feet and like the legs are. As you can see, I made the Brickempire on his kind of shorts type thing. Kind of simple, but not at the same time for a figure. I'm really proud of him, and I think he turned out pretty good. The next figure that I made, and I like this one quite a bit too. It's basically the droid from the Bad Batch series that called the Bad Batch over to help save the Prime Minister from the Empire, basically. This one, I liked how I did it. I did the head on my own without any like tracing or anything. I'm not really any shading or like discoloring, but that droid was really clean, so I figured really didn't have to do that much of that. But it's a really clean droid. I tried to do and match what the droid was holding also in the show, and I think I did that quite well. What made me choose this figure in particular for this is that I kind of felt like it was kind of a cool one to be able to draw, and I feel like she kind of got overlooked in the show too. And it'd be cool to draw a protocol droid, and I really wanted to draw a pot for some reason. I have no clue why exactly, but I just wanted to. And I liked drawing the protocol droid, and I think it was a lot of fun. Going back to the Bad Batch side of things, we have the cut minifigure. This is cut from the Clone Wars series. He had his own art type thing, and had a kind of few episodes in the Bad Batch series also. Not quite proud about the face, but it's really hard to get detailed down for these figures, and I got some of the basic colors done, and I'm quite proud about that. I got the general idea of him quite well, I think. Yeah, not my favorite. It's one of my first ones that I did, like my second or third figure that I drew. But I'm still pretty proud for how this one is. Now, probably one of my favorite ones that I've done, and that I'm most proud of, is the Crosshair Bad Batch armor figure that I drew. He has his own kind of sniper rifle type thing that he holds, and he just looks really cool in that armor simplate. I wish Lego would do something like this. I like how I did his helmet molded differently, like how I did it. Put a lot of detail in. One of my first ones that I'm really proud of, I would say. This next figure, I don't really know what this is. I wanted to make an advent calendar thing for like with a bunch of people that I'm in this thing with, and ended up creating this thing. He corn is Corn Yeti is roasting banana basically. Yeah. But this is probably one of my favorite ones that I've drawn. Honestly, this took a while to do, and like the colors I chose for the corn, I really like it. I'm really proud of this. Now you probably saw this figure for some of the thumbnails that I've done lately about stuff, but I made my very own custom Cad Bane figure. Now this one's probably not likely to be made like this because of the tubing, like how I did it, but I really like how I did it. It took me a long time to be able to get the stuff done for it. Just really like this character. Could have made the eyes a little bit bigger, but I wanted to follow the blue faced guy from Rebels. Thrawn. I wanted to get Thrawn, like just use his head for it, like I did, and I basically made a really cool Cad Bane figure. I think. One of my most proud ones that I drew, I would have to say, is my Echo figure. This version of Echo was when he was disguised as a droid to basically get the upper hand on the stuff. I don't really know exactly. It's been a while since I've seen that episode, but it really intrigued me to try to recreate that outfit for that show, because I just really liked it and thought it'd be cool to try and do it. And I feel like I did it quite well. I didn't use a cloth piece like I probably should have for the legs, but as you can see, I got a lot of the buttons quite right, and I really liked how that turned out. I want to maybe, yeah, I really like how this turned out, and I hope you guys do too. I just really liked how I used the Walder's helmet too for his helmet. Now for probably one of my most favorite figures that I've drawn. This really was a simple kind of figure for design wise. But I feel like this turned out to be probably my most I just think it looks the best that I've done for all my figures. I love the way I did the sneakers, the shoes, the belt, the way I did the hoodie. The hat looks really good. The face looks good. This Uno card that I did took way too long. Then Hampter, of course. If you don't know who this guy is too, his name's Jakerton. He is a guy that I follow on YouTube. He does these react videos where he reacts to stuff. He was recently doing a 100-day meme-a-thon thing where he reacted to Gen Z memes. And before that challenge ended, I put this on his subreddit, and I put this on his Reddit page, and I got to see him live react to it, and I could not have wanted a better response from what I got from him.
That's the sickest thing I've ever seen. Look at Hampter, dude. Dude, this is so sick. Brickempire YT, you're killing it.
Overall, I just have to say thank you for watching this video, and like and subscribe, and comment down below if you want to say your thoughts about what my stuff is, and maybe some tips or something to help me improve for future reference. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this, and subscribe, and I'll see you later.